was about today. This is a smoke detector. It's from Samurai. Comes with a 10-year battery. Think about that. You'll never have to replace or worry about whether it works or not for 10 years. The minute you get this and you get it set up, you're set to go for 10 years. Oh, but it's not one, it's not two. It's actually 2 fire alarms, and then you're getting a CO2 detector. CO2 detection is so important, especially I think now when we're spending more time in our homes. And you know, I think the numbers, the statistics are showing that the numbers of increased CO2 poisoning has been really on the uptick. Lots of reasons for that. I lost a brother to carbon monoxide poisoning. It was 30 years ago, but I have a very sensitive spot for this whole concept because we have a home, and you know what? When we go to sleep at night, we want to sleep through the night knowing that our home and our families are being protected. So fire alarms and smoke alarms are the most important thing. In fact, I think it is a recommendation now that we have a smoke alarm in every bedroom and a smoke alarm in every hallway leading to any of those extended rooms in our homes. So this is a chance to get something so important. You can't put a price tag on the importance of getting smoke detectors or having them in your home and having them working and functioning properly. So here we have a value. You're getting all 3 of these at $59.99. They are customer picks. I urge you to read reviews because it's just been so widely accepted already. 4.5 star customer pick. And we've only been offering these now for a couple of weeks at HSN, which brings me to this point. We've sold 4,000 or almost 4,000 in just a couple of airings. We have less than 2,000 remaining. So if you are definitely, you know, realizing, wow, I haven't even thought about this for a while, please take advantage of this buy. They come with you with everything that you need. When you think about carbon monoxide poisoning, it's odorless, you can't taste it, you can't obviously smell it, but it's one of the things that is it's a big cause of death. So I didn't mean to bring the subject matter down, but that's my personal story with the whole carbon monoxide thing. And we have got Joe Harrison joining us via Skype to talk more about not only the statistics, but the efficacy of these wonderful smoke alarms from Samurai. Hi, Joe.
Callie, you're 100% correct. There are a lot of things in our lives that are great things to have, but this is an absolute necessity because when you look around your house this morning, you're probably seeing these guys. This is old technology that we've been relying on for decades. But the problem with this is that the sensors are going bad. The sensors aren't up to date. It's not the latest technology. So even though this is smaller, more sleek, more compact, there's so much more technology in this than the old guys. And my personal story is when my wife was pregnant, I was down at HSN. She calls me in a panic. And she says, I smell something. And then all of a sudden, I hear the fire department come. I said, did you call 911? She says, yes, I did. And she smelled something in the house that was a burning smell. Fire department came, they found out that there was melting plastic that was in our walls near an outlet. My smoke alarm did not detect it. And the reason why, Callie, these things are only meant to last 10 years. I didn't know that. We just bought this house, and this house was 15 years old.
Wow.
My smoke alarms were 15 years old. And it's not just me saying that. It's the U.S. Fire Administration recommends you change your smoke detector every 10 years. And here's the reason why. There's a sensor that's on here. And that sensor starts to collect dust and dander and debris that's in the air. Think about your air filters. Have you ever changed a filter and after a couple months, that thing is so dirty?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's happening inside your smoke detectors. So Callie, this thing needs to be replaced every 10 years, any type of smoke detector. But when you get yours from Samurai today, when you put it on the wall, Callie, you don't have to worry about it for 10 years. You take the little pin out of the battery. There's a little piece of paper there. When you remove that pin, this is going to last for 10 years. And with that special photo cell, which I'll talk about in a little bit later on, this is going to give you 10 years worth of protection. So Callie, for me, as a husband, as a dad, as a homeowner, it gives me that peace of mind when I'm in my house, when I'm sleeping at night, when I hear that smoke detector go off. It has detected something that could harm me and my family, and it tells me get out of there. So it truly is a must-have for every room in the house.
Which makes me brings me to this point. I was going to share with you the sound level. It's an 85 decibel sound. So I'm going to do this so you can hear how it will certainly wake everybody up. Oh, this is the carbon monoxide. So what I'm telling you, actually this one. You get 2 smoke detectors, and I don't know if these are, I don't think they pulled the pin up. They pulled that one out. But
That's
you
right.
get
We left
two
the pins in some of them.
Yeah, exactly. So 2 smoke alarms and 1 carbon monoxide detector. I want to share with everybody what you just mentioned, that advanced photoelectric sensor technology, because this is so much better than that old clunky thing that you just replaced in your home,
Right.
Joe. Let's talk about the reasoning, because it knows
Right.
what kind of smoke it's sensing.
You're exactly right. When you get the old ones that are probably yellowing on your wall right now, this old sensor that's in here, if you have steam from a shower, that sets it off. It's very common. You get a lot of false alarms off of that old sensor. This one, because it's that newer photoelectric sensor, and it's so rare that companies have that because this really is advanced technology, but having that photocell in there, you don't get those false alarms. You don't get that smoke that's coming, or the steam coming out of the bathroom, or the heat coming off the stove. It detects the fire. It detects that carbon monoxide. And I highly recommend you put one of these in every bedroom. And that's not me saying that. It's the U.S. Fire Administration says the new code should be everybody has one of these in a bedroom, because bedroom, that's where we are. It's where we sleep. If something's going on, you want to get out of the house. And you heard that 85 decibel alarm Callie just mentioned. As you play that, it's just, the entire house will hear it. So you need one in every single room. We actually put one even in our laundry room, because we've had a neighbor a few years ago had issues and was concerned that she started smelling the lint from her laundry. And we run the laundry in the middle of the night. And if you get a smoke, you get a fire in your laundry room while you're sleeping, it might be 10 minutes until it reaches to the other side of the house and that smoke detector goes off. So you want to have these also in every major hallway leading to the living spaces. Now, for setup on this, these old guys, you need to have like 5 or 6 screws. You're getting up on a ladder trying to change out the batteries all the time. With this one, it just has a basic screw cap. 2 screws come with it already. You can attach this to a wall, a flat surface like we did here. You can attach it to the ceiling. We've had some customers just leave it right there on about eye level, right there on leaning bookshelves. So as long as it's about eye level and above, it's going to do the job. And if you don't even have a screwdriver, Samurai gives you 3M adhesive tape. So Callie, there's no excuse for having these in your house.
It's so true.
And then the other thing, it's having this, it really gives you that peace of mind. But like Callie mentioned, it's also the carbon monoxide detector.
That's what I really like about this 3-pack. It's a 3-pack. And by the way, there is a way for you to get this 3-pack for $20. By applying for our HSN card today, this weekend, and only this weekend, you can take $40 off your first individual item purchase. So that would make this 3-pack of the smoke alarms from Samurai $19.99. So just putting that out there. Even if you never use the card again, I'm telling you, you can just get that first $40 off is a nice treat. But it is something so important, and it is imperative that you seriously jump on this one, because we've sold over 4,000. We're looking at about 1,500 left. It's one of those things, you have to have it. There's a lot of things in life that'd be like, oh, that would be nice, that would be pretty. But this is something that is about your life and death, and it's about the safety of your home, the investment that we make there. By the way, they come, not only are they good for 10 years, Joe, they come with a 10-year warranty. So this is a sure bet.
10-year warranty, 10-year sensor that comes with it, 10-year battery that comes with it. It's really everything you need for the next decade. You think about, you put this on your wall today, it's not till the year 2030 until you're replacing it. And yes, you want to replace it in 10 years, but when you think about 10 years worth of batteries, these guys here, they need to have their batteries replaced every 6 months. So that's how many times you're going up and down the ladder. How many times are you going back and forth to the store? When you have 3 of these, this is what 10 years worth of batteries looks like. Now, everybody's different, but for me, I spend $94 on getting 10 years worth of batteries. It's less expensive for me to get more advanced technology that I don't have to worry about for the next 10 years. But when you think about this battery and you think about when does your smoke alarm go off, those false alarms, it's always in the middle of the night. It's 2, 3, 4 a.m. You just want to get some sleep, so you rip that battery out. And then you're like, I'll get it tomorrow. But then tomorrow turns into a week later, turns into a month later. Callie, this is a really, really disturbing statistic. I'm going to read this, make sure I got it right.
Okay.
3 out of 5 homes, fire deaths, result in smoke alarms that don't have working batteries.
Wow.
Because people take the batteries out, and you forget about it. And you think about, I'll do it later. And then all of a sudden there's a fire. Later it came today. You don't have a working smoke detector. Callie, 10 years worth of peace of mind. To me, I mean, it chokes me up thinking about how many people don't have a battery
I literally
in your
have
smoke alarm
goosebumps.
causing a fire.
I mean,
Okay?
it's a very, very risky thing to not have. It's true though. I mean, and the batteries die on those other ones. How many times? It's always the most inopportune time too. It's like, really? Beep. And then, you know, whether it's in the middle of the night or you're trying to get out the door to go to work. But I get that. That
sure.
actually, that statistic makes sense, as sad and horrific as it is. There's an
It is.
easy way to not ever have to take that risk or worry about it again, and it's right here. Again, 10-year warranty, and these are good. The minute you pull that little pin out, or the little strip to activate it, they're good for 10 years. You didn't, Joe, you don't ever have to replace a battery? That is the best news ever.
It is. You know, so every 6 months, I still recommend you test it. You just hold down that button, and that's going to give you the test. But you just heard, that was a different chime. This is the carbon monoxide detector, which has a different alarm, a different sound than the smoke alarm. The smoke alarm has a little bit more of a sweeping chirp. And the reason why they did that is if you hear that carbon monoxide detector, first off, you can't see it.
Right.
You can't smell it.
Nope.
You can't taste it. You walk into a room with carbon monoxide, you can pass out. And that's too late. So it gives you a different type of alarm to make sure you know, oh, that's the carbon monoxide detector. I got to get out of here. And this, because we're spending more time at home, it's our fireplaces, it's our kitchens, it's our water heaters, it's our vehicles. Carbon monoxide is seeping into the house, and it's becoming a bigger, bigger threat. Tens of thousands of people every single month are calling 911 because carbon monoxide poisoning. So it's great to make your house smarter. The smoke alarm with the carbon monoxide detector and the Cali, 10 years worth of peace of mind. Keep you and your family protected.
Yeah. I mean, it so horrifies me even after all these years. I mean, I lost my brother to carbon monoxide poisoning. He died. And I tell you what, I mean, little did we know back then, you know, the technology today is so much better. And the fact that this is going to truly give you peace of mind, but truly, most importantly, save lives. You know, the worst thing in the world would be to go through a fire. Can you imagine? And some of you watching have. And, you know, I'm sure you're amongst the many who have already ordered this system today. It's all three. It's 2 regular smoke alarms and the carbon monoxide detector. That will also give you that same 85 decibel sound if it is detected in the area. You can't smell it. It doesn't even smell like gas. It's just like, it's odorless. It doesn't have a taste, and that's why people perish, because they don't realize there's anything wrong. But you will now. So thank you for your orders. Again, put that HSN card application in and get these for $19.99 today. You get $40 right back into your account by putting your application in to get our HSN card today. So stay on the line for 725-711. Joe, I can't thank you enough for bringing such an important product.
My pleasure, Connor. Thanks, everybody. And everyone stay safe.
Yeah, exactly. You know.